Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Pink and Maine. Today I have a fun card using the Sweet Puppies from Doggy, part of the July 2018 release. For this card, I am using the Doggy, as I said, part of the July 2018 release, along with the coordinating dies. Let's get started. To begin, I have a rectangle die that I am drawing out these 4 rectangle pieces that I'm going to die cut. As you see here, I am die cutting each piece of the rectangle, and I'm going to use these as windows. I'm going to place a die cut piece onto my card base and drawing little corners to mark where this will sit. Next, using cracked pistachio and faded jeans oxides, I'm going to blend the outer windows, and for this top window I'm going to start blending from the furthest left edge towards the right, fading out towards the end of the card. And then with the bottom rectangle, I'm going to begin my coloring from the top of that rectangle and fading down. Next, using Distress Oxide Faded Jeans, I am going to blend out, again starting in the middle of that card base and blending out towards the edge of the card, and then for that top rectangle, starting at the bottom part of the rectangle and blending up. I'm gonna splatter some black ink, and this is from Alton U, and you can use any black ink. You can use watercolors, and then with white spray, I'm going to flicker some white. Once it's done, I'm going to let it dry. Once it's dry, I'm going to place that die cut with some foam adhesives. Now I'm using wet-sided foam because it's a little thicker than my 3M adhesive. I'm going to remove the backing and place that die cut over those windows. You can see by drawing out where these rectangles would end up, you can really place the blending out of those distress oxides in the correct place. I have planned what puppies I'm going to be using from the Doggy, so I'm going to stamp each of the dogs using an alcohol marker friendly ink and stamping the Sweet Puppies. And for that last puppy with the dog, with the balloons, I am not gonna use the balloons, so that's why I didn't stamp him. Okay, now that our puppies are stamped, we are gonna begin by coloring the bellies. We're gonna be RV10 and RV32 for the colors. Then I'm gonna have 3 different shades of brown, E25, E43, and E41. Gonna do 2 puppies in those color shades. For the third one, I am adding E13 for my medium shade, using E25 for my darkest shade, and then blending E43 and E41. Again, same color scheme for this 4th puppy and adding E11 to this blend, just to give it a little differentiation between the 4 doggies. A quick brush of E41 onto the bones, and adding some last minute shading onto each of the dogs. Gonna die cut those with the matching dies, and we're gonna begin placing these onto our windows that we have created using some foam adhesive. We're gonna add Nouveau drops to the bellies, and this is a pink translucent Nouveau drop. Now for the sentiment, also from Doggy, we're gonna ink it up with our clear ink, and then we're gonna do some white embossing powder. Now that's cooled off, we are gonna use our paper trimmer, trim a strip of that using foam adhesive. Also on this, we're gonna place it directly onto our card base, remove the backing, and place the strip. We're gonna cut the excess, and we're gonna place those bones that we had colored onto the first bone, I'm just going to use some liquid adhesive, and for the second bone, use one of those 3D foam adhesives. Place this behind our strip. For the last but not least step, we're going to add some clear Nuvo drops onto the windows of the puppies, just to give it a finishing touch. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial using Diggity Dogs from Pink and Maine. This is part of the July 2018 release. If you liked the video, I invite you to give it a thumbs up and a sweet comment below. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome day.